Pennsylvania Democrat backs Trump, issues warning on Harris. There's only one candidate here. Drop the news. This is Buzztown Times. A Democrat from a crucial swing state vowed to support former President Donald Trump in November over his stance on Israel, arguing the endorsement of a pro-Jewish president is critical for the existence of the community. Steve Rosenberg, a Democrat from Pennsylvania, argued there is only one candidate for Jewish voters during America's Newsroom, warning far-left Democrats are working against their cause to support Iran instead. If you're a Jew, if you're pro-Israel, there's only one candidate here. Rosenberg told Dana Perino, actions speak louder than words. Kamala Harris has surrounded herself with some of the worst Jew haters that there are. Maher Bitar Philip Gordon, Ilan Goldenberg's got a nice name, but if you look at their records, they are pro-Iran. They are not pro-Israel. To me, it's all the other issues that are on the table. Whether you be climate-oriented, abortion-oriented, whatever your orientation is, if you are not focused on being a Jew and being pro-Israel right now, we are in the fight for our literal lives, he continued. And all those issues won't be there if we're dead in 4 years. They're trying to kill us. Vice President Kamala Harris has largely been vague on her stance regarding the war in Israel, although she did address the issue while speaking at the National Association of Black Journalists in Philadelphia this week. We need to get this deal done, and we need to get it done immediately, Harris said. One of the things that we have done that I am entirely supportive of is the pause that we've put on the 2,000-pound bombs, and so there is some leverage that we have had and used, she continued. But ultimately, the thing that is going to unlock everything else in that region is getting this deal done. It was unclear what deal Harris was referring to. Rosenberg suggested she was out of her mind for possibly suggesting a two-state solution, while Perino mentioned she could have been referring to the hostage deal. Meanwhile, Rosenberg argued some Jewish voters are reluctant to publicly declare their support for the former president. A Fox News poll from this week indicated Trump has gained steam with voters who value the outcome of the war in Gaza. Of those surveyed, 52% of voters trust Trump to do a better job in handling the Israel-Hamas war, as opposed to 45% who trust Harris. Some are afraid to say that they're going to support Donald Trump for whatever the reasons are, Rosenberg said. And there are some that still say things like, I would never vote for a Republican. I would never vote for Donald Trump. They're worried about what happened on January 6th, which is insanity to me, because they're not worried about what happens in the country every single day, which is 10 times worse than January 6th. If you are a Jew and you are worried and not worried about your literal existence, then I don't know what else to tell you, he continued. President Trump proved that he stood with the Jews. He stood with the Israelis. I just came back from Israel. Every single Israeli that I met, and I know a lot of them, has said to me, please vote for Donald Trump. Please vote for Donald Trump. Every single solitary one. Trump courted Jewish voters Thursday with a speech to the Israeli-American Council Summit in Washington, D.C. It's total annihilation. You have a big protector in me. You don't have a protector on the other side, he said. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to follow Buzztown Times because we keep you updated